This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. We are in Pit Bull Stadium, just outside Miami, the home field of the FIU Panthers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Chanticleers will kick this deep to get us going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play, looking to throw it. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He loses the football. Ball scooped up by the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Takes the toss, heads to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Dump off caught by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Carney. Fighting off the defender. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pocket breaking down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Chanticleers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. That's caught. It's Hicks. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Ncaa26 will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ncaa26.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Well, that didn't take long. One play and suddenly looking at a 1st and goal situation. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the point after is right down the middle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Carney. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Ncaa26 will bring their punt team onto the field. And he fields it at the 15. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Looking to throw again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And that's another FIU.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Makes a quick catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. That puts them back on top. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. So if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to throw it again. Snags a good throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Fourth down coming up.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Chanticleers lining up here on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Coastal. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Here's the target, and it's complete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
And that's
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And there's the handoff. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They'll try the right side on the toss. How's the spin move? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Willingham. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Ncaa26 clears with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Ncaa26 clears will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a second and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Swarmed by the defense.
There's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
A field goal would make this a two-score game, but they like to go for it on fourth down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Using his legs, it's Hicks.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here's the handoff. They'll just get back to line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the second down play. Breaks it over space. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit just before the throw.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by 5.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Catch made on the out route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Inside the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Ncaa26 starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Ncaa26 looking to cash in this red zone trip. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He's running out of time here. The end zone has a lane. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ncaa26.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Carolina, 38. Florida International, 26.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pass rush closing in. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, FIU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. The kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The quarterback just kneels down.